Hey, what's up guys? Cliff, Brian here.
What's up?
In the 2021 Toyota Tundra. Spoiler alert, we're on the way to Dark Cars of Frederick. That's where we're located in Frederick, Maryland, to pick up a vehicle. 45 days ago, well, I guess even further back than that, 6 months ago, I submitted to Dark Cars to learn more when they had information about the new Land Cruiser. And 45 days ago, we got a call saying that they were allocated one. Didn't know the color, didn't know anything about it, other than that it was a first edition, and did we want it? And so in the moment, we put the $500 down deposit for the Land Cruiser, and we were gonna think about it. We were gonna think about, hey, was this the right move for us as a company? Obviously, our goal is to be the #1 trusted and respected source for folks wanting to buy parts and accessories for their Toyota vehicles. Then after we sat around and talked for a while and thought over it, we decided we had to go for it. So we are on our way to pick up a new 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. It's in all black. And again, like I said, it's the first edition. Now, you may remember the delivery day video that we did in this vehicle.
I guess just about 2 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago. I don't know. It's crazy. It's been 3 years already.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last time we did this, we were in your 4Runner.
Right.
Headed down to another Toyota dealership to pick up this truck. So
correct.
We thought it was only the best thing to do is that we're going to pick up the new Land Cruiser in the last vehicle that we picked up.
Exactly. So we're bringing you a new delivery day video. This one with the Land Cruiser, man. The Land Cruiser has so much Toyota tradition that, you know, after we thought about this opportunity and, you know, how it could help us not only bring you guys solutions for the new Land Cruiser, but just like awesome content, man. Give you guys our firsthand experience with the new Land Cruiser. You know, I've seen a bunch of content online and it looks awesome, but like this is going to be our first experience with it. And it's a sign of like the new Toyota in the sense like the 4Runner was the same vehicle for like 14 years, you know? And obviously the Land Cruiser wasn't around. The Tundra was the same for a while. The Tacoma, same thing. So this is like the new Toyota, and it's got all sorts of cool tech. And we can't wait to get into it to find out, hey, how can we add solutions not only to the new Land Cruiser, but the new Tacoma, 4Runner, and Tundra. So that's part of our mission over the next 18 months is to begin having awesome solutions for all these new vehicles while also, of course, still paying high attention to all of the previous generation vehicles because we have them as well.
Right. And one of the things I love about this new Land Cruiser is obviously they're bringing it back. It's still the same off-road capable platform that it's always been, but with modern 2024 creature comforts, technology, everything that everybody expects out of a new vehicle.
Yep.
These Land Cruisers, they have it.
Yep.
So not only is it great for your daily driving, but it's still absolutely the off-road capable Land Cruiser that we all love and know. So I think, I know I'm really excited to kind of see like what all we can actually get into with it.
So at least for starters, there's going to be 3 trim levels. There's going to be the 1958, which is a very stripped down Land Cruiser. It is a modifier's dream in the sense that it's not going to have really anything in it that you wouldn't hesitate to modify right out of the gate. And so that's the point of the 1958. It's got cloth seats, not all the creature comforts that, you know, you were kind of talking about, but it's, you know, if you want to get in on a Land Cruiser and come in a little under some of the upper models from a price perspective, that's a way to get in. And then there's the Land Cruiser, which has some of those creature comforts and you know, covers bigger radio, all things like that. And then there's the first edition, which is, you know, say the, I don't know, TRD Pro, the Platinum version.
The Capstone, whatever different brand or different model that the top trim level.
Yeah. And so we didn't have a choice when we were offered the vehicle because they were allocated one, and it was a first edition, and it's in black. And so it was kind of one of those things where you're either going to take the opportunity or you're not. And
you're in
or you're out.
But I thought you were already in, so now you're in.
Yeah. So we so we made the decision to jump in, and we're super pumped about it. You know, can't wait to not only use it as a tool to share with all of you our thoughts on it, but also from an R&D perspective. We want to be the first to bring solutions for the Land Cruiser to the Toyota community. Again, all the while we're paying attention still to all the other trim levels, all the other generations, but for this one, we want to be on the forefront of it because we think it's going to be, you know, obviously a great vehicle. And again, it's got all the heritage and history of, frankly, the beginning. I don't want to say the beginning, but a lot of history of overlanding, and we can't wait to get into it.
Wow, this is like the most perfect weather to go pick a vehicle up in.
Yeah, by the way, it's like awful
56,
weather.
56, rainy. Welcome to springtime in Maryland.
Yeah, it's a terrible day, but it's a beautiful day because we can't wait to get into the new Land Cruiser. Fortunately, Dark Cars of Frederick, which is where we're picking this up, Dark Cars is awesome. Anybody local to Frederick, DC, Maryland, West Virginia, this is an amazing source to get a Toyota. The team was awesome. They had offers for this. So this vehicle showed up, the Land Cruiser showed up on a Thursday. And so we're picking it up days later, and they've already told me that they had offers for up to what, $125,000? Cash.
Yeah. Not even finance. Just cash money.
Cash. We did not pay $125,000.
No.
So it is a highly desired vehicle, which we're super pumped to be able to get into and share with you guys. So the good news is that we already got a lot of the paperwork out of the way. We're really just coming in to pick it up, seeing it for the first time. And Dark Cars was super cool about getting all the paperwork set up remotely. So we did all that. So we're just going to get the keys and drive it on out of here.
Take it back to the shop, start playing with it.
Yeah, start playing with it. That's right.
And now, I know you said earlier this is the first one sold in this area. And
yeah,
it's definitely got to be the case because ever since we've known about this, I have not seen a single other Land Cruiser anywhere. I've been looking.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find one. And
yeah, this was definitely the first one in Maryland. Definitely the first black one in the entire Northeast. That's what they knew.
So they can see the allocation
right.
list from what's coming out of the factory. So they kind of know who has what models, what colors.
Exactly. I've seen a couple deliveries in the forums on Facebook. I've seen a silver one being delivered, the blue, but I've never seen a black one delivered yet. So we're excited to bring that. And I'm excited to see the color. I mean, you never can quite justify any color online.
You go on Toyota's website and they have the change the color thing, and it's always just some kind of generic black or generic blue or generic white. It's never, you never get the true perspective of like, what is the paint actually going to look like?
Yep.
And then I'll be excited when the next sunny day we have here, that what it looks like in the sun, because that's also another different kind of view most of the time.
Absolutely. All right, pulling a U-turn here, and we're T minus 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. We can already see Toyota trucks.
Yeah.
So
we're pulling into Dark Cars.
Lots of Tundras, newer Tundras out here.
We've
got some Forerunners.
Yeah, where do they park it? We're trying to find where they parked it.
Let's see.
There it is right there.
It's right up front.
Yeah. Oh, snap. Here it is. Ooh, we just went by it. It looks sweet.
All right, I'm going to park in a parking spot.
We're going to park in a parking spot.
And then we will get out and give you guys the first look.
Yeah, super pumped. Let me out.
All right, let's go. Bam. There she is. We'll do a quick walk around here. So it comes with some factory side rails there. Got the nice black on black theme going. Does have the iForce Max hybrid motor. Nice little touch. You got first edition flaps there. Comes with factory roof rack. Got LED headlights, LED fog lights. So it does have the 360 camera, as most of the new trucks do. Let's grab the keys and we'll take a better look.
All right, guys, we're here with the new 2024 Land Cruiser in all black, first edition. It's super sweet. Instead of us describing what we think about this, we're gonna use our camera to show you up close of every inch of this thing before we head back to the shop and give it the first drive. So have a look. All right, like I said, we got all the paperwork done in advance. This is really just picking up the vehicle, and we're super excited to be picking it up. We're just waiting on the keys from our man, Eric. And when Eric gets out here, we're gonna be ready to go.
Ready to ride.
Ah, here he is.
Right on
cue. What's up, brother? Thank you so much. Guys, if you need a vehicle, Dark Cars of Frederick, Eric right here is the man. He's gonna help you out. He's got a great team. They're fantastic to work with. We really appreciate you, brother.
And you guys have a lot of cars on the lot, so that's always a good thing to see. So lots of variety, lots to pick from.
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate it, guys. We're gonna hit the road.
Congratulations.
Thanks Eric.
Man. Appreciate it.
Thank
All
you,
right, later.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, we have the keys in hand, so are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's hit the road. We'll give you our first take. Holy cow. Look at this baby.
I'm digging these seats already.
Dude, these seats are killer.
Comfortable.
Super comfortable. Holy cow. The finishing on here, look at all this soft touch.
Lots of legroom.
Lots of legroom. This thing, and the headroom too. Yeah, this one has a heck of a lot more headroom than the Tacoma and the 4Runner. I love the jet engine style.
Yeah, they're definitely different than your standard like Toyota louvered vents.
Right.
They're positional. You can rotate them all around.
Holy
then you have
cow.
like the whole control center thing going on here in the middle. I'm already looking. Just a quick look at heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel.
Yep. Oh dang. Heated steering wheel.
That's
bougie.
That's getting fancy for those nice cold Maryland winters.
Yep. Absolutely.
Wireless charging pad for your phone.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna hit the road here and give this thing a drive back. Man, the tech here is just, I can't get enough of it. Fully tech gauges here. It's just all a display. It's awesome. All right, I just hit that gas, man. That I can feel that power. You know, the hybrid engine. It's my first experience with it. It's not your average hybrid. This thing's got some jump.
Definitely torquey.
Yeah. Oh, the heads-up display, miles per hour, the gear I'm in. Oh my God, that's super cool. So the ride is super smooth. The windshield is huge. It's super, because it's more of a boxy design. It's got amazing views.
Yeah, and even from the passenger seat, there's not like looking out that side. It doesn't appear like there's a lot of like dead space.
No, none.
Like I know when I'm driving the Tundra, there's a huge dead space off to the sides.
Right.
And like, the windows are almost like touching. Visibility is great, like pretty much all the way around.
Yeah, visibility is great. Super smooth. The steering it's like tight, like
very like responsive.
Yeah, almost like a sports car. It's, you know, I've driven. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, hello, sunroof. Too bad it's a rainy, awful day.
Let's see what's hiding in the glove box.
Ooh, what is it? Ooh, we got a cool box.
Wow. Okay.
That's awesome. We got some information.
Got some information.
Yeah, you can press the button and ooh, a fan.
Guess you can keep your drinks cool while you're
on
the trail.
You got that new smell, the new fan smell.
Pairs perfectly with the new car smell.
Right, exactly. Oh, let's turn our fan off. There we go. Not to mention that Brian is wirelessly charging his cell phone right now on the wireless charging pad over here, which is awesome.
And wireless Apple CarPlay.
Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto.
Again, on the way down, we were talking about tech. Well, that's exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah, this has a ton of tech. And the first example of that is, like I said, the totally digital display here of the gauges. I've got the heads-up display here, which shows the speed limit, what gear I'm in, how fast we're going. It's awesome. So not only does it look awesome, but the tech in it is incredible.
And I do see the view button down here, so it does have the 360 multi-terrain camera view that we've kind of been accustomed to for a couple of years now with the newer 4Runners and the newer Tacomas.
Yep.
So it's promising that Toyota's continuing to add those things into every new kind of model.
Yep. And so, I've got a 4Runner, and then we have the 2023 Lexus GX, which, spoiler alert, yeah, we're going to be toying around with the GX. So I was very curious, like, where does this fall into the spectrum between Toyota and Lexus? And I'll tell you, this vehicle, it's got like elements of both. It feels like a Toyota. It says Toyota, it feels like a Toyota, but it's got some of the high-end,
the elegance.
Yeah, Lexus feel. You know what I mean? It's like a perfect blend. I was just wondering, like, how much of a difference would this be between, even the new GX and then this vehicle, since they're largely, obviously, a very similar body style. But I can tell you for a fact that the thing I love about the Lexus GX, I got, again, the old body style 2023, is that it's nice. It's got soft touch. It just feels a little luxurious. You know what I mean? Luxurious. It feels nice. This feels like that. It's got this really soft leather, and I definitely love, it's got the little extra bump out here on the seat.
Yeah.
For the back of your knees to rest on, which is super comfortable. The seats are definitely bigger than a 4Runner, for sure. The whole thing is bigger than a 4Runner.
Yeah, you even have power adjustable seats on the passenger side, which is not always something that we've seen before.
Yeah.
Usually the driver's seat gets all the creature comforts, and the passenger's like, well, your seat moves back and forth. Congratulations.
Right. Moves back and forth, and
but
you go back.
These seats are, and I would imagine that the back seats are just as comfortable. I mean,
yep. I mean, it's a big back seat, bigger than the 4Runner. Everything in here is bigger than a 4Runner. It's like in between, which makes sense, a 4Runner and a Tacoma, and then the like Sequoia and Tundra. It's like right in between those differences between a Tacoma and a Tundra and a 4Runner and a Sequoia. Kind of lands right in the middle. Doesn't feel like, we call the Tundra a land whale sometimes.
The big white whale.
It's a big boy. And while this one is bigger, it's not as big as that. So it's a great in between, and I can't wait to get this thing out on the trails. So it's like, yeah.
I mean, if it rides this smooth on the road, I imagine suspension is, obviously it's a Land Cruiser, so it's got to be more than capable.
Absolutely.
Off-road, but
yeah.
We will find out shortly.
We will find out.
As soon as we decide where we want to take it.
Yeah. So I know I already touched on the steering wheel, but I love the texture of the steering wheel. It's like soft and also has a good grip all at the same time. It's got this like, I don't know exactly how to.
It looks like a different leather than what the other trucks have come with.
Right.
It's definitely more of like a satin finish, but it's comfortable in the hand. But yeah, you still can get like a good firm grip on it if you need to.
Exactly. I love the sort of really matte black color that it's all in. And then the tech on the steering wheel itself is super advanced to what it was before. Just the layout's cool, and I love the Toyota logo. Again, not the logo, but the spelled out Toyota on the steering wheel, which is awesome. This is incredible. Like, great decision about bringing this into the fleet so that we can give you guys some great, not only content, but solutions for this new vehicle, because I think this is going to be super popular.
Well, and one thing we haven't touched on is the audio.
Yeah.
So this does have the JBL system in it. So speakers really like everywhere, perfectly aimed. There's some in the A pillar here that have the nice JBL logo on them. Everything has a nice design element. So obviously you guys know us with the head units and speakers. Like, we look forward into kind of diving more into what can we build behind the head unit, because this head unit is obviously, in these newer trucks, this is the command center of this vehicle. So how do we improve upon what Toyota's given us, and kind of come up with different options to make this sound even better than it probably already does.
Yeah, like our plan is to come out with audio solutions right away that aren't changing the head unit. We're not going to change this head unit. It's a beautiful display. It's 12.3 inches, but
perfectly built into the dash, trimmed out nicely.
Yeah, but better amplifiers that integrate with this, better speakers,
better subwoofers,
subs,
whole around complete package.
Exactly. Like, that's the plan, because there's a lot of room to work with in this thing, which is awesome.
And you still have the whole cargo area in the back, so you could throw anything back there.
Yeah.
I mean, that space back there is huge.
Yeah.
You're not losing anything. Like, I know from the forums, and we know one of our buddies he got one of the newer Sequoias, and that was kind of the gripe, is like, you have this big vehicle, but then you lose all this cargo space. Not really the case in this Land Cruiser.
No.
Still a ton of room in the back for activities, groceries, whatever you want to throw in there. So obviously, first impressions, they've really taken a lot of attention to detail with the new Land Cruiser, not only from an aesthetics, like the stance of it, when you just look at it, is very classic Toyota, but obviously upgraded for 2024. And then everything that's packed into the inside is, like I said earlier, is exactly what you would expect from a vehicle that is brand new.
Right.
All of the wireless, all of the heated, cooled seats, steering wheel, all of the things are in this vehicle.
Yep, I love it. It's like the perfect blend of legacy Toyota, great attention to detail of the history of the Land Cruiser, but with all of the latest technology. It's like this perfect blend of old and new. I think they completely nailed it. First impression so far, 10 out of 10. This is a sweet vehicle. We can't wait to bring you even more footage of the inside of this. That's our plan. Just show you every inch of this, and then we got to get it into R&D, because we got to get inside this and figure out, hey, how can we bring some solutions to the Toyota community?
All right, we are back at TGP headquarters.
Back at TGP headquarters. Thanks so much for watching this on our first drive. We're obviously going to give you more footage. What's coming next on this, Brian?
Maybe some reaction of the staff here at TGP.
Woo! I think that's cool.
Get everybody's input on what they think of the new Land Cruiser.
Yeah, let's get the team in one at a time, give them a good 15, 20-minute drive, and they're going to tell you what they think about the new Land Cruiser as well. So look out for that next.
All right.
All right. As always, guys, have a blast out there.